Happy New Year's, guys. How's it going? And welcome to 2021. Hopefully, it doesn't suck like 2020. And today, we're talking about my game collecting wishes for 2021. I don't really expect much. I just want to expand my collection by a lot. I'm gonna go into the consoles I plan on getting this year, or how I plan on getting a bunch of games. It's a whole topic, so let's just get started. First, we'll start off with the consoles I'm trying to get this year. These are consoles that I've been eyeing for a long time and that I've always wanted. So, first one we're going to go into is the Super Nintendo. I've never had experience with the 16-bit generation, but I feel like, since I like Nintendo stuff, I might as well start with the Super Nintendo. I like Sega Genesis, but I don't know if I'm really going to be into it, really. Like if I'm going to collect the Sega Genesis, I'm just going to collect, Sonic, Street Fighter, just basic games. But with the Super Nintendo, of course, you got Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, F-Zero. You have all those varieties of games, and that's something I might want to look into. Basically, what I'm saying is, if I want to collect for the 16-bit generation, Nintendo is basically the best way to go about it. Now, when it comes to collecting for this console, I already have a few ideas. First few games to start off with, I am not going to get anything that's already on the Switch. So Super Mario Kart, the Donkey Kong Country series, I'm trying to get nothing that's on the Switch. So my first few games are probably going to be Street Fighter, Boogerman, and a couple of other games. Basically what I'm saying is I want to play something that I've never played before. So like I said, the few games I'm going to be eyeing for is, of course, Boogerman, Beavis and Butthead, Street Fighter 2 Super, and then a few oddball games that aren't on the Switch already. Now, another console that I want to get is the Dreamcast. This console kind of means a lot to me since it was the first console I ever played. So, of course, I want to take care of it and do the best I can with it. Now, with Dreamcast, I already know what I want. I just kind of want the basic stuff like Seaman, Sonic Adventure, Jet Grind Radio, as you can see about the gameplay. Yeah, this is mainly the console that I'm going to be putting my focus into. With the Super Nintendo, it's basically a shot in the dark. I don't know if I'm going to like 2D games. I don't know if I'm going to like that whole generation, because again, I have no experience with it. But Dreamcast, I kind of already know what I want. Now, when it comes to collecting itself, I love my collection. I love it for what it is. The problem is that there's really no heavy hitter titles in my collection, Stubbs the Zombie, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. And I feel like collecting for me this year is going to be a bit different, I feel like this year's going to be quality over quantity. So let's just say I spend, $100 on original Xbox. I could walk out with a huge, bag full of games, but what are those games? Primarily, Mad Dash Racing, just a few shitty original Xbox titles, and of course, you got Project Gotham Racing, a few great games. But if I were to spend $100 and walk out with Stubbs the Zombie, I'd be perfectly fine. Granted, Stubbs the Zombie, that's gonna hold my attention for a few days. So basically what I'm saying is, I need to spend my money on more high-class titles rather than games that I think I'm gonna like. And of course, let's not forget eBay. I feel like eBay is going to be my best friend this year when it comes to collecting, because with eBay you could buy lots or whatever. So let's just say I buy an N64 a lot, I could get a lot of games, some that I'm going to like, some that I'm not going to like. But of course with the games that I don't like, I could probably flip them and get a decent amount of money back. I feel like on this end, eBay is basically going to be my best friend this year. And another thing I want to get into this year, this is basically going to be a whole new endeavor, I guess. But I want to get a CRT TV with a VCR. I want to get into VHS collecting. Now, I know that's something, I don't really have experience with, but it seems like it could be, cool. A few movies I watched when I was a kid was Click, Cars, Toy Story 2. And if I could find Cars on VHS, that would be a great find, because Cars didn't release. Well, when Cars released, basically VHS was dead. Or let's just say I could find Click or Waterboy on VHS. Again, that would be awesome. But I'd say I would primarily getting into Nickelodeon stuff, you know, like the orange VHS tapes, Rugrats, Cat Dog, stuff like that. That is where I would primarily be putting my focus into, because again, you know, I like Nickelodeon stuff. I grew up with Nickelodeon, so yeah. Although, just like with gaming, there's a higher risk that it's probably gonna be broken, because if you think about it, you know, VHS, they could easily be broken, cracked. Then you have that film type thing that could easily get out, I guess. But then again, with gaming, there's also a high risk it could be broken, just like with N64 games. You never know until you put it in the N64. So yeah, VHS collecting is something I definitely want to get into this year. And that was my primary collecting goals this year, but I guess onto the YouTube stuff. Now, I'd say my YouTube channel is basically at a good place. You know, it's growing slowly. You know, shout out to all the people that are watching this video. Shout out to you. And I like where my YouTube channel is at. I got a basic schedule. I post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yeah, I like where this YouTube channel is at. The only goal I'd say I want this year is to get better equipment and to reach 100,000 subscribers, and you know, just start a community, have fun with you guys. You know, maybe start a Discord server, create some memes. Anyway, if you made it this far into the video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could maybe like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate that. And if you want to, comment down below what are some of your gaming goals for this year. Tell me some of the games you beat down in the comments. Either way, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Soul making, sound shaking, earth quaking, change.
Sunscreen floats on water. Step 1. Wait for day to break. Step 2.